let me tell you a little bit about Lou Amato. Louis Angelo, actually. Angelo, that's a great name, isn't it? This is an AI-generated cartoon of him. I've only got a handful of pictures, so I am going to sprinkle in some other cool things. This is my challenge. How do you make a single video for a life that covers 90 years? How do you honor a man who continually beat the odds to end up being part of a family that grew to this size? That's just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more Amatos who became Avenis, Varellis, and Hattenbachs. They're like cockroaches. In a good way. In the best way possible. A man who has seen 3 generations and is blessed to have seen 4. Wow. Lou was born on July 14, 1936, in New York City. This is my nanny, Catherine Guarnieri. She bored my dad that day. You think last week was hot? In 1936, the city was in the grip of a major heat wave, with most of the Northeast over 100 degrees, and it was so hot that the asphalt melted. People slept on rooftops, and Mayor LaGuardia ordered the beaches to be open all night so people could cool off. The Lord gave us a preview of the heat that Lou would bring into this world right as he was born. Also, you heard that right. The mayor, when Lou was born, was the same guy they named an airport after. Besides the heat, the country was in a deep depression. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was traveling in Maine on his boat, the Potomac, campaigning for re-election. Just 3 days earlier, the Triborough Bridge opened, which was a big deal in the New Deal. Hitler was up to his tricks and getting deeper and deeper into trouble in Europe. Lou was the middle child of Angelo Amato and Catherine Guarnieri. They had 5 children, the first being Joe. This is him with my Aunt Josie. Uncle Joe was a crooner and lounge singer, and he had such presence. Joe was generous and kind throughout his life. He loved his parents and his siblings. He always looked out for them as their big brother. Carmen was next. She was the lady of the bunch. You can see her here with Lou and Joe. What a knockout. She was one of the most loving people you will ever meet. She loved her brothers so much and would be the heart and soul of the family until the day she went to be in heaven. Danny and Hank came after Lou. They were his kid brothers, and he loved them with all of his heart. Isn't that a great picture? It's like Happy Days came to life. Danny left for California in the 1980s, and Hank in the 2000s. They joined Joe, Carmen, and the family, or Brooklyn West, as some may have called it. Along the way, Carmen met Joe Lafredo and fell in love, and they married. Here they are on their wedding day. Even though he was unfortunately named Lafredo, he became an instant Amato in spirit. Man, he is cool. California cool. One year, he bought Carmen a limousine for her birthday. He is loyal, kind, loves Carmen, and he is a great example for all of his nieces and nephews to follow. Because it's my tribute, I took some liberties with AI. I was not at their wedding, but I like to imagine that Aunt Carmen took liberties with the color of her wedding dress. You see, the Amatos were classically handsome. Not sort of handsome, but truly handsome. They were born in the 1930s, and they brought class to the world. You want Katzenjammer kids? Lou's not looking too happy in that one. This is the whole family, Nanny, Grandpa, and all the kids. Nanny ran a tight ship. Angelo! How about this one? Wouldn't you like to grab that photo and jump into it? To run around with them, see the sky, smell the trees and the grass, I know I would. I love these photos of Grandpa Angelo. Can't you see him as an extra in a Marx Brothers movie? I can. The handsome children grew into stunning men and women. I mean, it was the 70s, and they hadn't left Brooklyn. I mean, come on. Like any family, they celebrated weddings and had parties. They were always laughing, drinking, and having a great time. The family kept growing. From their humble beginnings in Brooklyn to this backyard today in East Northport, much water and other things have flown under the bridge. My dilemma remains the same. How do I make one video for my father on the occasion of his 90th birthday? The truth is, I can't. There has been so much life in his 90 years. Where do I start? Do I start with the wedding of Lou and Joan Gorel? Without them, most of us watching this video are not even around. As a side note, I don't have a copy of their wedding photo, so I had AI make this photo at the approximate age. Anyway, it's not about that day almost 66 years ago. It's about today. It's about finishing strong. Do I talk about the 5 children that they brought into the world? Each one is a beautiful soul, much like the hearts of their parents. Because I know that I only have a few minutes to get this done before you people get bored and start playing spike ball. I also wonder if we are defined by our losses or the deep sadness and grief we experienced as a family. Or is it how we stayed together through thick and thin? The hard times define a family. What is the measure of those hard times? Look around. We are here in force to honor Dad as he begins his joyful journey to 100 years of life. What is the mark of a good man? Some will say it's how you finish. Dad worked hard. He made sure we were fed, and then he gave us the greatest gift we could ask for: his sobriety. Dad's sobriety wasn't a one-hit wonder, no flash in the pan. No, it's been 34 good years, clean and sober. He's been a pillar of the program and an inspiration to many men for the past 34 years. One could argue that it was Dad who allowed us all to breathe a little easier and laugh a little harder. No longer burdened with worry and fear, we were able to laugh, sing, and be stupid. Some stupider than others. Perhaps the true measure of a man is the love that remains in the family, the bonds that cannot be broken. Dad, I struggled to put together a single video that captures all that you are to the family and to me. Mom, I love you, and we are blessed to have you as our mother. To anyone whose picture was missed, my sincerest apologies. That's the deal when you try to make a video for a man who has lived such a full life with so many acts. Thanks, Dad. I leave you with this. May the Lord keep you and bless us all. May He make His face to shine upon us. May He grant us peace and healing all the days of our lives. Amen.